beautiful people. My name is Wilma. Once again, welcome to my YouTube channel. On this channel, I film content relating to faith, waiting, marriage, motherhood, and lifestyle. So do me a favor, subscribe and get notified when I upload new videos. So in today's video, I'm going to just continue from where I left off in the previous video. I mentioned I was going to continue the updates of the second trimester, or how the second trimester was like, but life happened, so I had to film this video separately. Okay, so I think I ended around the middle part of the second trimester, but let me just go back a little for those who don't know. My name is Wilma again. So I used to be a TTC mom, and I had my son after 5 years, and by God's grace, we are, almost there. Okay, I'll try and get up later in the video so that you see how far we are, like I did in the first video. So still on the second trimester or trimester, whichever way you pronounce it. I realized that by this time I was feeling a little much better by the mid or the middle part of the second trimester. Okay, so my nausea had gone down considerably from the first trimester, and I think that I had started trying to eat a little more than before, even though it was a huge challenge thinking of what to eat. And that was the problem, because I wasn't really craving at all. So eating was a difficulty. Thinking of something to eat was equally a challenge. And because I was now feeling better, I started going to church. We even organized our conference, My Faith, My Womb conference. So if you didn't know, we also have a TV show, My Faith, My Womb show. You can also check that out on Facebook. I'll put the link in the description box as well, where we share testimonies of TTC couples all over the world. So yes, I started going to church. I started antenatal clinic, of course, and everything was going, super well. And by now too, my bump was also growing steadily, not like my first child, which of course by the 8 weeks of the first pregnancy my stomach was already huge. But this time around it took a while, into the second trimester before you could actually see how steady the bump was growing and all that. And what else, and then again, okay, so indigestion. The second trimester I used to have more abdominal pain. I don't know what it was, but I used to get a few abdominal, upsets here and there. And by this time, I don't remember if I talked about it in the first video, but the lower abdominal pains, I had been given treatments for it, so it had gone down considerably. It was close to no pain. And yeah, by this time, I was in better shape to do everything I wanted to do. If you understand what I just said, put it in the comment section. Okay. Oh, and if you didn't know, it's from the second trimester that you begin to feel the kicks of the baby. So I mentioned in the first video that I started feeling it, but as it progressed, into the 27th week, I now started really feeling the what do you call it, the kicks, okay, the movements. And it's always a surreal feeling for me. This time unfortunately I couldn't really record a lot of things as I planned, because I was weak and tired most of the time. There was no motivation. That's why these videos I have had to shield. I've had to postpone them and postpone them and postpone them, and I'm like, no, I need to give you guys this content. Okay, thank you so much for all the love on my channel. Now let's push it to 1,000 subscribers. Now let's come to another part which I didn't experience. Okay, I did experience some of it in the first trimester. My mouth peeling. God, so my mouth started peeling and peeling, and it was so embarrassing. Sometimes when you use lipstick or lip gloss, it doesn't work. It will just peel off and all that. And then again, the migraines, too bad, especially in the second trimester. The dizziness, the what do you call it, the sleep pattern again changed. So now instead of being able to sleep, within the day and not being able to sleep at night, now I was rather sleeping at night and not able to take naps within the day. So I'll get more tired and try to, force myself to sleep at night. And then my mouth was also quite bitter. I don't know, this pregnancy, everything I experienced, honestly, I didn't experience in my first. I was still experiencing the lower back pain, the sciatica slightly, though slightly, and the heartburns was still there, but not as much as the third trimester. And I'll come to the third trimester in another video. So let me know. This one is just a brief update of how basically my second trimester. And if you didn't know, the second trimester is normally between the 14th week of pregnancy to I think 28th week of the pregnancy. Yeah, I think that's the second trimester. So it's about also 13 to 14 weeks. And I guess those were or this is a summary of all the things I was feeling and how was I able to cope. How I was able to cope is I did not really stress myself too much. However, having a toddler and being pregnant, it's another world on its own. So I'm going to do a video on that. But help is important. I think around the time we got a little help, and my husband and I have always been very cooperative when it comes to helping each other, and he's very helpful with things to do around the house, no matter how busy he is. So but still you could realize that once he's out of the home to work, there's a lot to be done, and that was really difficult at times, managing that obviously with a toddler. So yeah, I think I tried to take it easy on myself, but knowing me, I just cannot stand when certain things are not in a certain, or I cannot stand when certain things are not done, So I'd have to push myself to do it, and make sure that everything is set. Okay. So yeah, basically that's all for the second trimester. Other juicy just happened during the second trimester, but like I said, I don't want to lump all of it in a video, so look out for that particular story. It's a story time. I don't know if I'm going to do it with my husband or there are two. Maybe I'm going to do one with my husband and then the other one I'm going to sit down and do a full story time on that gist. So don't miss that gist. It's important. Okay, so let me know in the comment section, how about you? What were some of the things you experienced in your second trimester? What were some of the drugs you were taking? I was taking, or I was put on fesolate, that's ferrous sulfate, I think, yeah. Vitamin C, then of course my folic acid. Okay, these are drugs I was given. This is a disclaimer. And then yeah, I think basically those were the drugs that I was taking during the second trimester. Yeah, by then the nausea hadn't ceased completely, but it was better. It was better. So okay, I hope you enjoyed this video. Share with me yours, your symptoms or your experiences in the second trimester as well, and do stay tuned for the next video. Until then, you are blessed, you are favored, and you are anointed. If you're a TTC mom, be encouraged. Your own season of expectation is coming. You'll be congratulated and celebrated, so you will sit back and also recount your own pregnancy chronicles as I am doing now. God bless you and take care. Bye bye.